Which cryptocurrency is being attacked by the SEC after XRP? How long will crypto holders believe in Ripple? How much will XRP cost in mid-2020? 3.
David Schwartz, Ripple's Keto, tweeted contentious remarks against Stellar Lumens creator Jed McCaleb. Schwartz called McCaleb a crazy fool holding a live grenade when comparing Ripple with Stellar. Schwartz's latest statements sparked approximately 200,000 Bitcoin community conversations. A crypto influencer asked Ripple to his biggest Stellar critique in an August 2022 tweet. Schwartz didn't comment, but McCaleb said Stellar threatened XRP. Stellar's co-founder said they weren't friends. See also, FTX founder Sam Bankman, Fried pleads not guilty, requests charges be dropped. Stellar co-founder alluded to a Las Vegas XRP community program update in a May 8 tweet. McCaleb suggested the SEC chair set things straight in the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Schwartz labeled McCaleb an idiot and warned crypto fans a few hours after the tweet. He showed a police officer who mistakenly let off a live bomb in a vehicle. Schwartz decided that the video depicts McCaleb. Schwartz was criticized for employing personal attacks rather than promoting Ripple's technology. Others supported the Ripple Ketu. Envy is never a good look, Schwartz, Stellar's co-founder said. McCaleb also offered the Ripple Ketu a position as his secretary at Stellar. Both groups' blockchain payment methods seek to better the banking industry, but their debate may not end soon. Attacking each other during the crypto industry's regulatory conflict is unwise. Attorney John Deaton suggested crypto businesses work together to win. Ari, a notable media figure and XRP community member, denies Ripple's XRP ICO claims. Ari responded to a Protos report. The media company's assertion that Ripple owns most XRP ledger alts was refuted. According to Protos, Ripple conducted one of the first ICOs. The U.S. SEC accused Ripple and its officials with this in December 2020. Ari reiterated that Ripple never had an ICO. Startups and projects utilize ICOs to crowdfund by issuing new tokens. ICOs sell digital tokens to investors instead of corporate shares like conventional IPOs. Ripple sells XRP to support its infrastructure, but it denies doing a single sale like an ICO. Unlike ECOS, Ripple's selling of XRP includes an already circulating asset that can be traded on several platforms. The Protos story said that investors had to buy XRP using Ethereum during the ICO, while Ari noted that XRP had been in circulation for 3 years before Ether debuted. SER predates the ICO. Every other case in which courts have ruled that digital asset transactions were investment contracts involved an issuer's ICO or other promise of future tokens. At the start of the SEC litigation, Ripple said in court, the company had never had an ICO, never sold future tokens, and had not contracts with most XRP holders. Former CFE head Chris Giancarlo also stated that XRP investors do not depend on Ripple's efforts for profits, which the SEC uses to classify assets as investment contracts. Giancarlo noted that the XRP ledger coin is independent of Ripple. XRP and the XRP ledger would survive a Ripple collapse. He noted that Ripple independent third-party validators manage the network. Ripple controls the cooperation rate of ULs, according to a Protos report implying control over the XRP ledger's consensus process. This questions XRP decentralization. Justin Bones, according to the Crypto Basic, agrees. The XRP community addressed the Protos article's assertions. Unlike Ripple, the XRP Foundation controls the Dunnel. Currently with 36 validators, independent community members run the foundation. Community members noted that although the network favors alls, people are free to select. Ripple Kite to David Schwartz noted this.
Pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton claims the SEC had a good case against Ripple, but has now damaged it. X640 says that XRP purchases were investments in a shared company, according to Deaton. He also questioned the SEC's premise, saying it captures all future sales, even in nations that may accept XRP as a fiat currency. The legal paper supports Deaton's critique of the SEC's claim that XRP would still be a security even if a government accepts it as a fiat currency. Deaton feels the SEC's premise is harming innocent investors. Deaton also contended that the SEC cannot circumvent the Howey analysis, a legal criteria for determining investment contracts. He says the SEC cannot assert that every XRP sale from the beginning of time to the end of the planet fulfills all 3 Howey test prongs. Deaton claims that in the 76 years since the Howey test was created, the underlying asset in an investment contract has never been a security. He further says that no investment contract was discovered and that the buyer and promoter had no privity. Finally, Ripple lawyer John Deaton called the SEC claims ridiculous and shameful in the continuing court dispute. This case will impact the Bitcoin sector. Even though the SEC's EVs, Ripple court case hasn't been updated lately, there is a lot of expectation regarding the conclusion of the long-running dispute between the U.S. regulator and the popular crypto business. Despite these challenges, the XRP community has supported Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse thanked the XRP community yesterday. Garlinghouse thanked the XRP community on Saturday, May 6, for their support throughout the protracted legal struggle with the SEC. The CEO tweeted this while attending XRP Las Vegas 2023. Great to meet so many XRP community members at XRP Las Vegas 2023. The camaraderie is remarkable and amazing in person vs Twitter. This community has backed Team Ripple as we fought the good fight. Thank you was the tweet. The two-day XRP Las Vegas 2023 event is for XRP community members only. This year's inaugural event is organized by Digital Perspective founder Bradley Kimes. Yesterday's Las Vegas meeting ended today, May 7, 2023. XRP event speakers include crypto law creator John Deaton. Given that the court verdict was expected before May 6, Ripple's CEO's gratitude is intriguing. John Deaton's May 6 forecast was criticized on Twitter. Pro-XRP lawyer tweeted that he never promised anything. He justified his estimate by stating that Judge Torres' summary court judgments take an average of 60 days. Based on this pattern, Deaton expects Ripple V's SEC to be resolved by May 6. However, Deaton said at the first projection that the Ripple V's SEC summary decision may be postponed until June 1 or later. The XRP community and crypto community will monitor the court verdict in the next days or weeks. It is generally accepted that the litigation between the SEC of the United States and Ripple will soon come to a close. There has been no progress in determining when this legal dispute will be resolved. Following the lawsuit, crypto enthusiasts are left with the forecasts of leading cryptocurrency and legal experts. Pro-cryptocurrency attorney James K. Phelan predicted that the ultimate judgment in the SEC's EVs Ripple dispute would be handed down on March 31, 2023, and many people believed him. Since Phelan is consistently one of the first to share news about the case, his prediction was widely accepted by the XRP community. Fans of XRP assumed Phelan, who seems to have a tight connection with the court's authorities, would be in the greatest position to know when the litigation will conclude. His forecast, however, did not come true. Thus, the town had to depend on the forecasts of other experts. Lawyer representing XRP, John E. Deaton, told the Crypto Basic that he expects the verdict from Judge Annalisa Torres on or around May 6, 2023. Deaton said he based his assessment on the judge's track record. Deaton claims that 60 days after her ruling on Dalbert's motion, Judge Torres issued a summary judgment. Since Judge Torres issued her decision on Dalbert's motion on March 6, Deaton anticipates that her summary judgment in SEC's EV Ripple will be issued on or before May 6, 2023. CEO of Ripple and defendant Brad Garlinghouse has shared his thoughts on when the litigation may be resolved. At the World Economic Forum 2023 in Davos, Switzerland, on January 18th, Garlinghouse told CNBC he anticipates a resolution to the lawsuit by the middle of 2023. According to Garlinghouse, the decision from Judge Torres will be issued between now and June 30, 2023. At the same time, Ripple has joined the ranks of many in the cryptocurrency ecosystem who have speculated on when the SEC litigation would finally be resolved. Ripple forecasts that the ultimate judgment in the litigation will be rendered by the end of this year in its most recent quarterly market report, Quone 2023. Ripple has predicted that the IT firm in Silicon Valley might get the summary judgment anytime between now and December 31, 2023. No one knows for sure when Judge Torres will issue a ruling, so these dates are all guesswork. When asked on March 30, if the SEC and Ripple will be informed before Judge Torres issues a summary judgment, Attorney Deaton flatly denied the possibility. Judge Torres's staff and the court clerks who provided her with research materials would be the only individuals who know before she announces her verdict, according to Deaton.